You are what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for.
Hey everybody, my name's Chad. Welcome back to Chizzy Travels. I've been excited for this cruise for a very long time. As soon as I saw that EECC Travels was going to be one of 4 hosts for the Vlogger Extravaganza Cruise on board the Norwegian Breakaway, I knew I wanted to be a part of it. I wasn't able to get to New Orleans until the day before the cruise, and I found myself really tired after 2 days of driving, so I just picked up takeout for dinner and headed to my hotel to relax and make sure all my bags were put together for cruise day. On Embarkation Day, I went out early to do some ship spotting. I also thought the Superdome and Smoothie King Center looked really cool lit up at night. Embarkation was a breeze, and before I knew it, I was headed up the escalator to get on board and do my normal cruise day exploration of the ship and views of the city from the upper deck. Let's go check out the Norwegian Breakaway. Time to go check out my cabin for the week. This was my first cruise without a balcony, and to be honest, I really missed it. But the studio was also how I could afford this cruise at this time, so I can't say I wouldn't do it again. It really is the best way to cruise solo on a budget. I wish more cruise lines had this option. The studio lounge is also a nice feature. It's only open to guests staying in a studio, so it's a good place to meet other solo cruisers. I didn't get any pics. Every time I thought about it, there were people in there, so I just found some stock photos online. The rest of the night, I just hung out up at Spice H2O, took in the views, and mingled with other vloggers and guests. Sailing down the mighty, muddy Mississippi is a cool experience, as it takes most of the night to make it from New Orleans to the Gulf of Mexico. If you've never cruised out of New Orleans, I would recommend it, even if it's just for the experience. The second day was all about relaxing and exploring the ship and all she has to offer, including the world-class views. For me, there's nothing better in the world than a view of the open blue ocean with no land in sight. After my exploration, I had an appointment to get the most expensive haircut of my life, but this view almost made it worth it. Also, shout out to Holly, who not only gave me a great cut, but also some good advice and recommendations. After my haircut, some time to relax and take in an absolutely stunning sunset before heading to Cagney's to take in a great dinner. You can never go wrong with NCL's premium dining, and the free at sea dining package makes it even better. This was my first time eating at Cagney's, and I will definitely eat there again. Day 3's objective was simple. Enjoy as many of the onboard amenities that I had explored the day before as I could, while everybody else was exploring Costa Maya. I always try to spend a day on board while the ship is empty. However, I probably would have gotten off the ship if I had known that we were going to skip Harvest Caye the next day due to high winds. But I enjoyed it nonetheless. Day 4 was supposed to include parasailing, zip lines, and jet skis, but due to high winds in port, instead I spent the day at Spice H2O enjoying the open ocean views and the open bar portion of NCL's Free at Sea plan. Not a bad way to spend a day. If Day 4 was the day I was most excited about, Day 5 was a close second. I was not only looking forward to my ATV and beach resort excursion, but today would be the first time I saw an Oasis-class ship in person. For most of you, that's probably not a big deal, but for us cruise ship nerds, this was a pretty special occasion. The size of these ships simply cannot be put into words. I really hope to one day sail her out in New York. She is truly a sight to see. But for now, enough about other ships. Bring on the ATVs. This ATV tour through the jungle of Honduras was a lot of fun. The trail was easy enough, but also had some spots where more confident riders could get a little dirtier. They have lockers for your things, plus a bar and snacks while you wait for the shuttle to the beach resort. The beach resort itself is not very big, but was nice. There you'll find a restaurant, bar, gift shop, and some crystal clear water that you can swim or snorkel in. You're there for about 2 hours before the shuttle takes you back to the port. After we left Roatan, I showered up and headed for dinner at Savor. The fried chicken was different than what I'm used to, but it was still really good. After dinner, I headed up to, you guessed it, Spice H2O for the throwback party. If you're on board the Breakaway, make sure you go say hi to my guy Avni up at Spice H2O. He's a great bartender who will make sure you're taken care of. Spice H2O is a good place to hang out during the week. It's usually a little less busy than the pool during the day, and where else can you see dance moves like these? Originally, I didn't have anything booked for Cozumel. My plan was just to check out the port. But when Harvest Caye was canceled on day 4, I decided to book a 3-reef snorkel excursion.
Just wanna hold it, don't wanna swim it over. It feels like you got
The snorkel excursion was the last thing that I filmed during this cruise. I spent the last day just relaxing and getting ready for the trip home. I want to say thank you to the host vloggers, Lalito Loca, Cruise with Josh, Sharon at Sea, and most importantly, Jason and Alisa from ECC Travels. It was because of Jason and Alisa that I took my first cruise, it's because of them that it was also on the Breakaway, and it's because of them that I decided to pick up a camera and start recording my adventures. Thank you to all the vloggers for what you do. Keep up the great work. That's it for the Vlogger Extravaganza Cruise. Thank you so much for watching.